purposes and objects of the Legion are to constitute an association of those who have served or are serving in Her Majesty's Armed Forces or any auxiliary force, and of others who support the purposes and objects of the Legion, which association will be democratic and non-sectarian and shall not be affiliated to or connected directly with any political party or organization. The Legion shall stand for loyalty to the reigning sovereign and to Canada, for the maintenance of the basic principles of the Commonwealth, for the development of a national and unified spirit for ordered government in Canada, and while striving for peace, goodwill, and friendship among all nations, will advocate the maintenance in and by Canada of adequate defense at sea, on land, and in the air, for the discharge of those obligations which rest upon us by virtue of a partnership in the Commonwealth and the United Nations. The Legion shall stand for strong and united comradeship among all members and those who have served, so that neither their rights nor their interests shall be forgotten, and that their welfare and that of their dependents, especially the dependents of the disabled, the sick, the aged, and the needy, must always be safeguarded. The Legion shall encourage, promote, engage all forms of national, provincial, municipal, and community service or any charitable purpose. Having heard the purposes and objects of this great organization, are you prepared to subscribe to them and labor to advance the Legion's cause? If you are, say I am.
I am.
Very well. You will now make your declaration of loyalty to our sovereign and country and obedience to our general bylaws. The meeting will come to attention. Christine, repeat after me. In the presence of those members here assembled,
In the presence of those members here assembled,
I do hereby declare
my allegiance to the sovereign,
and loyalty to my country. I promise to be true to the purposes and objects of the Royal Canadian Legion, as set forth in the Constitution thereof. To observe its rules and bylaws, and ever strive by all proper means to promote the work of the organization, including active participation with poppy campaigns. And further, I make oath and declare that I am not a member of or affiliated with any group, party, or sect whose interests conflict with the avowed purposes of the Legion, and do not and will not support any organization advocating the overthrow by force of organized government in Canada, or which encourages or participates in subversive action or propaganda. Thank you. I now declare you duly admitted to the membership in the Valemount branch of the Royal Canadian Legion, entitled to the privileges of your membership and subject to all obligations connected therewith. New member, or Christine, please remain standing. All others, please be seated. I will now explain the emblems of the Legion which are displayed before you.